WolfGxngDon, never lacking. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy, brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
What is good, man? Today I got y'all with a James Harden build. It took me a minute to get this one, bro. Like, for real, I was in this builder going crazy. Now, for the position, we can go point guard, body settings. We got 6'5", 220 pounds, big body type of build for sure. And 6'11" on the wingspan. The body shape is completely up to you. I chose to go with solid, so it actually looked like James Harden just a little bit. Now, all right, starting with close shot, we're gonna take that up to a 67. And that'll be decent for actually getting some close shots done. You'll be able to finish pretty well around the rim. The driving layup, we're going to take that up to an 89, which is pretty high for driving layups. You'll have all the finesse that James Harden has skipping through that lane. You see we get slithery on gold with that, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to take the driving dunk up to an 83. And I already know, man, at 84, that's where you get something special. But listen, if you want the James Harden comparison, you can't get it, bro. I'm gonna just keep it above. You can't get it. I done tried everything. Now, all right, with the mid-range shot, we're gonna take that up to a 73. And the same thing with the three-point shot, we're gonna take that up to an 88. Now, if you look at James Harden on the actual roster, I think he has like an 87 or something. But yeah, we're gonna go with an 88. Now for the free throw, you have to go high with the free throw. We're gonna take that up to a 90. Now the pass accuracy, we're gonna take it up to an 82, which is more than enough to be able to just be dotting people out there with the ball handle. Something that makes this build truly special, in my opinion, is the fact that it's 6'5", it gets quick first step in Hall of Fame. You also got some very decent badges in tier 2 that'll help you, be kind of nice with it. You know what I'm saying? Because we got quick first step in Hall of Fame in tier 2. We got hyper drive in there too. And we actually have enough badges after we upgrade the speed with ball to make sure we can get a decent amount of those badges in tier 3. Now for the defense, you already know, man, this is James Harden. The defense is not going to be stellar. So we're going to go ahead and take the interior defense up to a 34. The perimeter, we're only going to take this up to a 70, man. Still, we're going to take this up to a 57. The block, we're going to take this up to a 52. Offensive rebound, we're going to go to a 38. And then defensive rebound, we're going to take this to a 74. So we'll talk about the strengths and weaknesses of this build in a second after we get finished with the physicals. Take the speed up to an 84. Acceleration, we want an 83. The strength, we want to take this up to a 71. The vertical, we're gonna leave it at a 63, and we're just gonna put the rest on stamina, end up with a 90 stamina. So the available badges, we got 17 finishing, 20 shooting, 22 playmaking, and 9 defensive. So let's talk about some of the things that make the build, it kind of sucks that the build doesn't have. So if we go take a look at posterizer, you don't get posterized on silver, that would be an 85. That kind of sucks. Shooting, one of the most important badges. I feel like to a James Harden type build is that you can't get agent 3s to 89 without dropping something else, and you'll lose the player comp. So that's one thing that kind of sucks with this build. And obviously the defense is it's not really there, but sometimes I make builds just for the player comps. So I got y'all with that. Right, let's go ahead and continue so I can show you the takeovers on this build. We got slashing, shot creating, sharpshooter, and playmaking, man. All some very solid ones. If you're running point guard on this build, I would probably go with more like a shot creating to be kind of like James Harden, and then limitless range. And you can also run like a playmaking joint. Just make sure you choose the takeovers that match your play style. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to play like somebody else. Find the way that works for you the best, like something that you can contribute to a team. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and continue so I can show you what this build comes out as, man, because the build itself, I think, is special because of the shades of. So we got shades of LaMelo Ball, James Harden, and De'Aaron Fox. Comes out as inside out shot creator. Yo, one thing I've noticed about this 2K, bro, like it seems like every build either comes out as like Alonzo Ball, Tyrese Halliburton, or LaMelo Ball. Seems like those are the core comparisons in this game. But all right, we can go ahead and test the build so I can show you the badges that I would put on this build in order to make this build match my playstyle if I were to make it. So for the finishing badges, it is very important that you core Slithery, bro. That's one of the best badges for this build, to make sure you core it. I don't think you need posterizer. You don't get a crazy amount of contact dunks on this build, but you can get, you know, some decent dunks. You can probably get James Harden's dunk package, which it's okay, you know, and dunks don't get blocked as much as they used to, but I would kind of focus on only dunking in like transition or when you got an open lane. I wouldn't be trying to dunk with people on this build. But we got Acrobat on gold, Fearless Finisher on gold, Pro Touch. Layups are super easy to time this year. Turn on your timing, bro. Stop running around here layups with no timing. It's easy to time them, and you get a boost for doing so. And then Giant Slayer is just an extra badge that I had left over. Now let's get into shooting. Now, as far as the shooting badges go, in tier 1, we got a gold guard up and a silver midi magician. This build has too high of a midi for you not to be taking them, you know what I'm saying? Like, just try to get them sometimes. Like I said, they are super easy to knock down. If you haven't been trying them, you might really want to. I noticed a lot of people don't shoot them. Amped, you're gonna need that because this is a dribbling build with a, you know, high speed ball, high ball handle. You'll be able to get a lot of nice animations. Green Machine, that's just a buff badge. And then I would core Agent 3 just because Agent 3 is super easy to get points towards, you know, get into my career. It's like stop and pop or step, you know, like a step back 3. All of those affect Agent 3s. And then blinders, of course, you got to be able to knock some things down, even with a little bit of coverage on you. Now for the playmaking, this is the area that I would actually be adding those extra badges into. You know, you get those 4 additional badges, you can put them into, you know, here so you can get bailout or so you can get handles for days. Pretty much, you want to just go ahead and add your badges in here so you can boost up the playmaking. I know it would seem like you'd want to add them to defense, but trust me, on this build, defense is a lost cause, bro. If you want to be James Harden, you giving up the defense. These type of builds work best in a system where you already have 5, or for my people that are just my career heads, this will work well in there too. So here are the defensive badges. I would just run these 3 bronze badges right here. You're not trying to be, you know, like a super defensive guy, and a lot of people make these builds that can sit corner. So this is one of those builds. You'll be able to, you know, stay in front of your guy if you do end up on an island or something. You got ankle braces, menace, and pick dodger. Picks aren't as strong this year in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? They don't really get you stuck like they used to, and they're super easy to avoid. Just the tip for picks, don't hold R2, man. For 1, you might get a foul, and 2, it's gonna stick you even more if you're actually holding R2 or L2. So kind of just use the left stick to get around those picks, and you'll be all right, man. Now, this is pretty much it for me. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Let me know what y'all think about the build, man. Have y'all been able to get some unique comparisons, you know, without sacrificing a lot on the build? Because I'm getting the same comparisons over and over and over, or the same names over and over and over. They got to do something about that, man. There need to be some little tweaks you can make in there that'll give you something good. But all right, man, I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the